Hey guys, thanks for joining me for another cooking video. I'm actually going to talk to you why I put this together, but I'm going to show you as I go as well, because it is the tastiest roast recipe that I have ever made, and it kind of began outside of my home. I will clue you in just a minute. This video is also going to be a part of a Q&A because you guys have been asking questions and I want to take time to answer them. So someone asked to see my kitchen. I don't know why, but here you go. Here's a tour of my kitchen. I am walking in from the dining room, as many of y'all have saw, especially if you saw yesterday's video. The dining room was behind me and I was standing right there. This is my pantry. That's where we keep the trash too. I'm not going to show that to you because it is a disaster. I need to paint in there really bad. Immediately, you have a countertop and dishwasher. I am not a fan of clutter. This, my friends, the sea salt and lime from Method is my favorite scent, but I wanted to try the dish soap. I love it. This is what we're cooking today. We're going to cook roast. But I have fruit bowl and a candle. This is the most cluttered spot in my home, and I hate it. Or in my home, in my kitchen. But my husband likes to have one spot that he can just toss things. That's what he loves to do. So he has one little spot. It drives me bananas. And honestly, when he worked out of town, that spot was not there. But, hey, to each their own, correct? That is the animal's water, so I usually just leave it up there. And yes, we still have candy canes. The boys tend to still nosh on those. And then you've got this countertop, which, yes, it's clean. I have a few napkins and my stove. And a microwave, and more cabinets. I have a lot of cabinet space. Counters. Cabinets. I call them these cabinets. They're counters, Sheila. Get it right. And as I said in yesterday's video, this is the most cluttered spot, besides my husband's cubby hole there. And it's because I still have the coffee pot and the Keurig. I did actually have the coffee pot over there in that corner. But we utilize this Keurig every day, mostly for hot water to do tea or cocoa. I do have some K-cups. Oh my gosh. Sorry, my husband's in this drawer all the time. I do have a few K-cups in here, not many. I kind of am in the process of trying to remember when I make my grocery order. Look at all those hot chocolate packets though. Whoosh. I need some more actually, but here's a regular dose of tea. This is not a favorite. This is the chamomile. I'm just not a fan. Not a fan. Sleepy Time's okay. I don't use it. This is my husband's favorite, and he likes the green tea as well. But that's it. And of course the refrigerator. And then the dining room. So that is a tour of my kitchen. So now let's get cooking. Alright, we're going to make River Ranch roast. I kind of took parts of this recipe. I kind of made it my own. Kind of adapted a little bit more to our flavor preference. But when we went to a hunting lodge in Fredericksburg, Texas, the host actually made something very similar to this. And it was the most delicious thing. A lot of times, and she served it with mashed potatoes, which, you know, usually when I have roast, it's got potatoes and carrots and onions and all that stuff. Speaking of, oh no, we're good. Sorry. You know, it's kind of just a traditional pot roast. This is different. This is going to actually make a gravy, and it is delicious, served over mashed potatoes and with a green vegetable or salad on the side. Pretty darn tasty, if I say so myself. So I'm going to share this really quickly with you. I got to get out of here, so I got to go kind of quick. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this roast, and yes, it is frozen. I like using frozen meat in a crock pot. It is something that I have always done. It is something that my mother has always done. Of course, I use fresh meat, and she will too at times. But especially if I'm going to be gone a long time and I need it to cook the whole time, I like to use the frozen meat because then it doesn't overcook. I pulled this roast out probably about 2 hours ago. So it defrosted enough where I could peel it out away from that one spot. You know, that paper thing that they have at the bottom. Wash your hands. All right. As many of you have asked, or somebody has asked me, what do I do? They know I've said that I work in an office. I work in an accounting firm. I am secretary, administrative assistant, whatever you want to call me. I am learning to do quite a bit, actually. We do a lot of payroll audits. We're more of an auditing company than, say, just a CPA, even though they do taxes. And this is tax season. So, I'm going to let you guys see what I'm doing as I'm talking. Hopefully, as you can tell, I just put a whole layer of black pepper. You can never have too much black pepper in my book. And I'm just going to put a few shakes of garlic salt. This is my absolute favorite. So those are done. This is really going to be the easiest recipe you will ever see, will ever encounter. So I work in an accounting firm, and I love what I do. I absolutely love what I do. Some people might think it's daunting because it's a lot of repetitive things, especially the month of January, because I'm prepping all the planning documents for the upcoming year, because all of our clients, their plan year goes with a calendar year. So January starts a new year, but December ends the year that we actually will be auditing and working on. They deal with a lot of annuity plans, retirement plans, health benefit plans, all that good stuff. Like I said, it's very interesting to me. I research stocks, bonds, all that fun stuff. So I am just, I'm not just, nobody is just anything. I just put probably about two tablespoons of Worcestershire sauce, and I'm going to put a little bit of soy sauce. I have found that using these two together is just an amazing flavor, and actually I'm going to use all that I have. So that was about a tablespoon of soy sauce. And then I'm going to dump 2 cans of cream of mushroom soup. Again, if you want to be Weight Watchers friendly, you can use fat-free. I personally do not like fat-free products because they add more sugar and more junk to it. And it wasn't until the 60s and 70s that people had a problem with fat as far as recipes and food goes. Alright guys, that's it. Seriously, that's all. It does not look very appetizing right now. But I promise that when you come home and you shred it up and you mix it up, that makes an amazing gravy with the drippings from the meat. And that's it. Literally, that's it. I'm going to put the lid on. I'm going to put this on low, and I will show you what it looks like when I get home. I didn't answer very many questions, did I? I gotta go, but I'll answer 2 more. Someone asked me how I get everything done in a day that I do. Honestly, I have some days where I don't get anything done. I have some days where I come home and sit on my rear end and do nothing for the rest of the day. I have days where I don't even cook. We'll call DoorDash and have food delivered, or call and order pizza, or just tell everyone, find your own. There's leftovers, there's ramen noodles, there's corn dogs, there's always crap that you can eat if you're hungry. Not always crap, but you know what I mean. But there are days that I do get a lot done, and I utilize my mornings as much as possible. I like coming home to a clean house, and laundry done or almost done, or a plan in place. The boys, oh my gosh, them and their laundry, I don't know. One day I think I'm completely done with all the laundry, and then bam, they give me 2 loads, and it's like, oh my goodness. Trust me, I make them do some of their laundry, but they haven't quite adapted to doing it all. We're working on that. And I guess the last, so I don't always get everything done. I just try to utilize the time that I have in the mornings, especially before I leave for work. I've been like that for years, I guess, so now it's just a habit. Because again, like I said, I like to come home and I like to have things done, and I like tonight's a crock pot dinner. I'm utilizing instant mashed potatoes today because I want to. And we found some that everybody likes, and dinner's done. I have to make those, and I'll have to probably steam some broccoli or make a salad. Ta-da! What else did I have on here? I was going to do butter dip biscuits, but I don't think, nope. I use Bisquick for that, and I'm out. So I guess maybe I'll do some garlic ciabatta rolls. That will do. I'll go pull those out of the freezer, put them out. Plan in place. So I don't always get everything done. I really don't. I don't think anybody really does. And if they do, they're bitter and miserable. The people that I have seen that gets everything completely done, they're so exhausted and tired by the end of the day that they're not great company to be with. One of my biggest tips is to make sure that you're great company at the end of the day, to be with the people that you love and have in your home. So that's why I do everything in the morning, so that it's done. And working where I work, I don't bring work home to do. It's quite nice. Quite the change from teaching, because teaching I'd bring stuff home every day, all night long, some nights, even on weekends, and I don't miss that. I do dream about it at night. I still dream about being in the classroom and being with some of the people that I was with, but I love where I'm at now. I really do. It is quite freeing, quite freeing. I wouldn't be there if I didn't love what I did. I would look for another job. Sometimes leaving a job kind of gives you the courage to reach out and discover what you really want in life. And I'm coming to a place in my life where it's pretty dang good. And the last question that I'll answer today is, am I still glad that I left Cincy? Yes, I am. I had quite a client load and a lot going on, and I just didn't feel like I could give it what I wanted to give it. And honestly, I already have a job, right, where I'm working and someone's paying me to work, and I love it. I get paid well. I love what I do. With direct sales, you don't get paid well. It's a lot of work, and I mean, you know, I'm not going to complain. I was making pretty good paychecks every month, but I don't miss it. I don't miss all the work. I don't miss that every conversation I had to have with somebody had to include Cincy. I can now just do what I want to do. I can do videos and eventually grow one pretty little box into what I see it being in a year or two. I can devote more time to writing. I can devote a lot of attention and details to my family and my home. And that's more important to me. So, yes, I'm glad I left Cincy. Now, I'm sad to leave you. I will come back after work and show you what this looks like. Are y'all sick of the cooking videos yet? I didn't expect to do as many as I have in a row, and kind of as close together as I have. But I thought, I'm already cooking it. It's nothing to throw the camera on it. Many people have asked for recipe videos, so as long as you guys still want them, I'll still do them, because they're quite fun actually. And it's good for my daughter because she can just go to a video and make some of her favorite things too. Alright, I'm out of here. Alright, my friends. I want to shred this. I'm just going to let you see what it looks like before we shred it. And I'm really not going to shred it into a lot. I'm going to leave chunks. Hopefully you can see that. Oh, well done. You guys got steamy. Oh, nice. As you see, that is just falling apart. And all the other stuff mixed together made a nice little yummy gravy. And that size roast looks like it's going to be perfect without a ton of leftovers. I usually try to get some of that cartilage out. Alright, so there you go. There is another way for you to make a roast for your family that is tasty, delicious, and easy because you let the crock pot do all the work. And that is what we're having for dinner. I will insert a picture at the end of what it looks like served over the mashed potatoes. All plated up nice and beautifully. Okay. I'm thinking, as I'm doing that I am going to take one piece of garlic toast and put a spoonful of mashed potatoes and some of this roast on top. That will be yummy.
I got my swim test Friday.
Oh, that's exciting.
She called.
Huh?
She called.
Just now? Oh. Awesome. All right. So there you go. I'm gonna let you guys go. I'm gonna go change out of my work clothes and throw a little laundry on and continue on my afternoon. Catch you in the next video. Bye.
You bring me comfort like nobody can. I hear you whisper, life has only just begun. So I hold out hope to be stronger than forever when it's you and me together.